Gerald Kingbird, the most dangerous man on the floor right now. That's Kingbird for three, a long three. Oh, he got another one. 30 for Kingbird.
Bonjour to my Nijis that be living out in BLT. May 22nd, 89, I be my DOB. Ever since that day, I've been a soldier like on COD. Everybody opposition, everybody EOE. People strapped up like a COP. Shout out to my Niji West, yeah, that be my DOG. Kids listen to my words like I'm GOD. I started at the bottom, now I'm headed for the TOP. I'm about to set it off, y'all. Like them natives out east playing softball. Doing donuts in the field, get the cops called. Yo, rest in peace to Big Wolf, Pete Strong and Duty May. Nijis put the tobacco out, so they getting through the day. I hope your son graduates, never shoots a K. I hope he lives a good life, never move the base. You can live in Red Lake, you ain't gotta move away. What's the Resi rep? What's the tribe you from? What's the nation? Red Lake. What's the Resi rep? What's the tribe you from? What's the nation? Red Lake. Red Lake. Red Lake. Red Lake, what's the Resi rep? Red Lake, I'm back up on the beat, I'm about to kill it for the nation. National Bay, Red Lake Reservation. You mess around on me mugging, you get stomped out. I used to party hardy with the famine compound. This is Red Lake, we ain't on allotment. I know some Nijis that reside in Shamagan. Let's go. From Maquan Bay to UTH, Battle River to the point. This is another joint about the motherland. And I still rep the 3Rs. And I got some Nijis that be reppin' ACTR. And my brothers working so they can get by. Plus I got some Nijis that be living out in McBride. They just don't understand, there ain't no other land like the motherland. Yeah, I come from Red Lake. They just don't understand, there ain't no other land like the motherland. Yeah, I come from Red Lake. What's the Resi rep? What's the tribe you from? What's the nation? Red Lake. What's the Resi rep? What's the tribe you from? What's the nation? Red Lake. Red Lake. Red Lake. Red Lake. What's the Resi rep? Red Lake. Bonjour, how you doing? Welcome to the Sticks tape. I'm coming from the Red Lake Reservation, Minnesota State. Yeah, it's them natives up north, repping the res, of course. Never forget us, we never defeated, we never surrender, we never retreated. Yo, this one's for the Chairman Floyd, also for my brother Sam. This is another jam about the motherland. I put on for my tribe. Same equage needs and the language will divide. This one's for them single parents, all day on they grind, and all the little Nijis with the skateboard on they grind. This one's for my homies that I lost in 05, and all my brothers in the struggle with the hustle stay alive. This ain't for them disrespectful Nijis, nope, not at all. This is for them younger Nijis trying to play some college ball. I'm trying to leave behind stories, bruh. I wanna start a winning tradition. 94 Warriors. Can you hear me? 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 Red Lake, can you hear me? Hey, my Nijis rolling bleezies in the cemetery where the dead be. Shout out to Red B. Yo, we be smoking on some super ill kill, kicking it cool with my Nijis up in Pill Hill. Man, Niji smoking squares by the cartons, Jack. Shout out to my family living out in Barnes Camp. Let's go from BOT to Sixplex all the way to Rocket Shield, 89 to West End. Yeah, some Nijis like to ride around the Coopterville. I got mad love for my homies out in Hooterville. Ayy, what up to my peoples up in P-Town and all the Red Lake Nijis that be living down in B-Town. Yo, some Nijis just like to get thrown. I spit a little rock, I'm reppin' Big Stone. If you rep the motherland, I hope you rep her strong. I tried to reach the motherland, I wrote her in a song. Come on. Can you hear me? 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 Red Lake, can you hear me? Okay, to you I'm just a rapper, to you I'm Thomas X. But on the Red Lake Nation, I'm the one that's got it next. I'm reppin' Res Rep, I made a promise, yes, to always give back to my people. Put the tobacco out when you see an eagle. See, I'm trying to be the sequel that you read about in books, bro. Yeah, I put on for my tribe. Same language needs and the language will survive. Men will be my dizzy when menage it to win. Bungie oje boy mo win, ni mama onyesha shin. Miskwa gami wi, zaga e gunning, indun J ba, anamiki ani quad, indigenous kazo. Nina made do, dim, Nina nishanabe. Chini gwitch, gichi mani do, mean sugi point, gizi good, minno gizi good, basic, basic. Can you hear me? 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 Red Lake, can you hear me? You gotta do it for your nation, gotta do it for your tribe, you gotta do it for yourself, you gotta do it for your. Get up and grind, get up and rise, you gotta do it for your family, for your. It's time to get live, it's time to represent, so I'm asking the whole nation. Alright, y'all get in a circle, lock at the shoulders and the feet, sway back and forth, I'ma get in the middle and do a little something like this. Red Lake Warriors, what time is it? It's time to get live, it's time to represent. Red Lake Warriors, what time is it? It's time to get live, it's time to represent. Red Lake Nation, what time is it? It's time to get live, it's time to represent. Rest in peace, Dan Smith. Red Lake, can you hear me?
Mama, can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Mama, can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Mama, can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?